Okay, now let's go over the top 10 Gen 2 Gym Defenders. Now, my previous video with the top 10 attackers for Gen 2, all that holds true still. It's just the quick moves have been changed. If you haven't seen the video will be in the link down below, how the quick moves have changed. But now with the Gym Defenders, the Silph Road has updated the quick moves, so let's get right into it. I did forget to mention that this list is based off of just straight defense. The stamina is not built in, so these are the top 10 just best defensive Pokemon that will last solely on that in a gym. And coming in at number 10 is Tyranitar. Tyranitar is already a beast, with an attack of 251, a defense of 212, and a stamina of 200. Quick moves are Bite, Iron Tail, and then Fire Blast, Crunch, Stone Edge. The best defensive moveset would probably be Iron Tail and Stone Edge. Only reason why I say that is Iron Tail with maybe Grass type going up against him, do super effective damage, or maybe a Steel type doing super effective damage to Rock. And Rock does super effective damage to Steel, if I remember correctly. So, yeah, there's Tyranitar. Number 9 is Donphan, with an attack of 214 and a defense of 214. Very good. And a stamina of 180, not bad either. Quick moves are Tackle and Counter, and then charge moves Earthquake, Heavy Slam, and Play Rough. The ideal defensive moveset would be Counter, and then the ideal charge move would be probably Heavy Slam. Only reason why I say that is, well, it wouldn't be Heavy Slam. Honestly, all you want is the best DPS moveset, so Counter and Earthquake. Number 8 is Hitmontop. Both Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee have pretty good defenses, but Hitmontop has good as well. With attack of 173, 214, and 100. I need to work on my English, don't I? Movesets: Rock Smash, Counter, Close Combat, Dry Ball, Stone Edge. What is the best counter? Defensive counter. Well, you want Counter as a quick move. And for charge moves, let's see, Fighting is weak to Flying or Psychic. I think that's it. So, to counteract the Flying, you'd want either Gyro Ball or Stone Edge, but definitely Stone Edge. It does more DPS, it is a huge move, it does a lot of damage. So, your best moveset for defensively is Counter and Stone Edge. Number 7 is Blissey. Now, Blissey kind of got nerfed a little bit because the quick moves are a lot quicker. So you can take him down a little bit easier, but he's still a tank. It's Blissey we're talking about here. With an attack of 129, defense of 229, and a stamina of 510. Movesets is Pound, Zen Headbutt, charge moves, Psychic, Hyper Beam, and Dazzling Gleam. The best defensive moveset, hands down, for Blissey is Zen Headbutt and Psychic, because Blissey is super effective, weak against Fighting. So if you can combat Fighting with Psychic, you're golden. But getting that Psychic moveset would probably be pretty tough to do. Number 6 is a Bug in a Shell. Fortress, well, the coolest Gen 2 Pokemon, I think, personally. With attack of 161, a defense of 242, and a stamina of 150. That defense is up there. Quick moves, Bug Bite, Struggle Bug. As you can see, DPS do the same. Just pick one. It doesn't matter which one you get. And charge moves, Heavy Slam, Earthquake, Rock Tomb. Fortress is weak to fire. Really weak to fire. Weak to water. There's no real actual defensive moveset here. So the ideal moveset would be whatever the quick moves are and Heavy Slam. You just want to deal the most amount of damage as possible for Fortress. Number 5 is my favorite Eevee evolution, Umbreon. Umbreon coming in an attack of 126 and a whopping defense of 250 and a stamina of 190. Not bad whatsoever. But I highly believe that Umbreon is the new Alakazam. CP needs to be a little bit higher than what it is now. It's not very high at all. But maybe Niantic will change that. Quick moves, either one. that's fine. And charge moves, you definitely want foul play. Umbreon is definitely going to be pretty tanky in the gyms, that's for sure. Coming in at number 4 is Skarmory. Skarmory with an attack of 148, a defense of a whopping 260, and a stamina of 130, a little low. Movesets is Steel Wing, Air Slash, Steel Wing being the best, and then charge moves Brave Bird, Sky Attack, Flash Cannon. Now, you probably want the flying movesets, honestly, because Skarmory is weak to fire. Jeez, my mind is wandering. It's weak to fire. Let's see what else is weak to. Ground, rock, fire, electric, ice. But rock isn't. Let's see. Is rock not very effective? Okay, see, rock isn't very effective to steel. I was correct. So, I mean, getting double steel type move or double flying type move, obviously you can see deals massive amount of damage regardless. So either one will really do. Number 3 is a Stingray. Mantine. Mantine coming in at 148, defense 260, just like Skarmory, and stamina of 130. Not sure how they calculated this because Skarmory is the 6th best defensive Pokemon in the entire game, and Mantine is 5th. Must have to do with the attack. But anyway, I digress. Movesets, Bubble, Wing Attack, and then Water Pulse, Ice Beam, and Aerial Ace. The best moveset for him would probably be Wing Attack and Aerial Ace because he will combat those pesky flying or grass type attackers. But Bubble and Water Pulse would do just fine as well because they do regular damage against electric. So, yep, that's Mantine. He's a tank. Number 2 is one of my favorite Gen 2 Pokemon, Steelix. I actually used him in the handhelds because his defense was so high. With an attack of 148, a defense of 333, and a stamina of 150. Steelix is actually the 2nd best defensive Pokemon as in stats in the entire game. Movesets is Iron Tail, Dragon Tail. Iron Tail being the 2nd best quick move in the game, as it should be. Iron Tail deals a massive amount of damage. And then charge moves are Earthquake, Heavy Slam, and Crunch. To combat his weaknesses, you would want Iron Tail and Earthquake. The reason why is Earthquake is super effective against fire. So if somebody uses fire against Steelix, that Earthquake's gonna zap them. So Steelix, I can't wait to get one. And coming in at number 1 is Shuckle. Shuckle with an attack of 17. A defense of 396. 400. 400 basically. Holy smokes. And a stamina of 40? Shuckle is definitely a weird Pokemon. He always has been. Alright. Quick move, Struggle Bug, Rock Throw. You know what? Doesn't matter. Shuckle's ridiculous. That defense is 400. Just have a moveset and throw him in a gym. Max him out. That's it. I'm done. That's it. On to the rest of today's video. There are almost always good spawns at colleges, and there's almost always lures going. So if you've got a college nearby, make sure you go check it out. Pretty good spots. I mean, let's just take a look at what I've caught today at school alone. Go to my Pokemon, and it's already at recents. I've never caught a Cyndaquil before, and I've caught 1. There's a Chikorita I caught. And there's 2. 2 Cyndaquils. Disregard the Wooper there. But I caught another Sudowoodo, 1725. Not the best moveset, but at least he'll do a lot of damage to Snorlax with Counter, and then of course Stone Edge being a strong move with Stab. Another Sudowoodo, that's 5. Unbelievable. Check your schools, I'm telling you. Well, I don't get much time to shoot video footage during the day except on my days off because from anywhere from 1 to 7 or 3 to 7 I work at Ace Hardware. So most of the footage is shot at night for the most part, but I did enter some day footage in this video, and I'm going to try to do more of that because it's kind of hard to see at night. Well, off to work. So, was supposed to get some footage at the gym, but I left my SD card at home. Great. So, speaking of the gym defenders, now that I'm actually in the gym, they actually are pretty good attackers as well because of that high defense, and most of them have high stamina stats, HP, so they're pretty good attackers as well, except for Shuckle. I mean, let's be honest, Shuckle, he's just a tank and that's it. He can take a lot of damage, but not for very long with that like 46 HP I think he has, so that's with the Pokemon Brothers. Make sure you subscribe, giving you guys the latest content, the latest news, latest tips, latest tricks, especially with Gen 2 out. And there'll be free TCG codes coming to you this Friday. Have a good one, guys.